Hello and welcome for a new episode of Get to Know Our Speakers for the PUG Challenge 2023. My name is Wim van der Ham and today I am with Ken Herring. Hello Ken.
Hello Wim, how are you today?
I'm fine, thank you. It's a
Good to
pleasure
hear.
to see you, and it will be a bigger pleasure to meet you in person on the upcoming PUG Challenge 2023, because you're a first-time speaker for us.
That's true, I am. I'm very excited to be there and get to speak with everybody.
Okay, well, start off this introduction video with a small description of yourself, your name and where you work and what you
Yeah,
do.
certainly. So my name's Ken Herring. I work for Rocket Mortgage. We primarily originate mortgages here in the States.
Mhm.
I've been a software engineer professionally for the last 13 years, and I've been writing progress in OpenEdge for essentially all of it. I get to work with other languages now and then, but that's been my bread and butter. I've gotten to solve a lot of very, very interesting problems over the years.
Yeah. Well, and I must say, you're not a slow starter. You come in with a new speaker and immediately 3 sessions. So how about the first one about the custom sonar rules?
Yeah, certainly. So at Rocket, one of the things that I think a lot of companies can struggle with is when it comes to code quality, especially, is code reviews are difficult. They're prone to error. It's not that we're not trying to find things, it's that human eye is not always that great at it. We've done a really good job leveraging Sonar rules with the Sonar, the OpenEdge ABL plugin for Sonar Cube, and written a handful of our own rules. Some of them are complicated things that may apply to other companies, but a good portion of them are things that apply specifically either to our code base or our database that we want to catch.
Yeah, and what I think about the custom, well, about Sonar in particular, is that a programmer is less intimidated by an automated check. I mean, if there's someone sitting beside you or looking over your shoulder, you are more afraid of making errors, while Sonar is silent and severe, but doesn't go much public, right?
Yeah, most certainly. Actually, it reminds me, we had somebody from GitHub speak at one of our internal conferences a year and a half ago or so. And I remember a quote she said, which was along the line of, I'm paraphrasing a little bit, but people don't like pedantic people in code reviews, but pedantic robots are okay. And that's certainly been true here.
That's the case for Sonar. Another thing you do automate by judging on the session that is also on your list is the building pipelines with Docker. So that's also a very interesting session, I think.
Yeah, certainly. We've done quite a few things with Docker containers within our development lifecycle. So we don't deploy anything in Docker containers. We have traditional servers with databases and PaaS-OE instances, but for local development and running the Sonar Cube rules, unit tests, compiles, we've done a really good job leveraging Docker containers to do that. And one of the things that's really helped us with is the it works on my machine problem, where it compiles here, but it doesn't compile there. And when we have all of our developers using the same Docker containers, the same databases, same schema, same set of code, it really reduces the friction in that part of the development process. So I'm excited to share some of the things that we've done. I imagine that there'll be quite a few people who will be able to leverage some of that in their own pipelines.
Yeah, well, there are several sessions in the past also about Docker and stuff, but seeing how it's really used and implemented in pipelines is very, very useful and helps others to get on track with that. And your last session is, I don't know, maybe to attract young programmers because you're talking about VSCode.
Yeah, so I've been using VSCode almost exclusively for close to a year now, specifically with OpenEdge. And I found it to be a huge productivity increase over something like PDSOE or even I know a lot of people still like to use the procedure editor. So I'm looking forward to talking through some of the things I've learned about how to be productive with it, how to jump into it without being overwhelmed, because that can certainly be the case. And then also for people that may not be ready to make the jump, kind of to give a little talk about how some of the tools you may work with today have very similar features in VS Code and that you can likely take advantage of without diving too far into the pool.
Yeah, yeah, and we already had a presentation about a plugin from Baltic Amadeus in VS Code with the database explorer, and this year they will be presenting an implementation of the profiler data show, which is something that was already in the developer studio, but they have created a plugin for VS Code. So VS Code seems to be taking over slowly but
Yeah,
surely.
excellent. Well, I look forward to both of those. I know there was also a session I was looking at this morning about ChatGPT, and one of the things that I'll touch on with the VS Code aspect is how we're using GitHub Copilot, and GitHub Copilot actually does a surprisingly good job, basically just kind of imagining correct progress code. It's been really amazing, and I'm very excited to share some of the success we've had with that.
Okay, well, I learned just this day from you that you are from Florida. You will be coming to the Netherlands. There's a little bit different beach, but it is still a beach location. So I hope you will enjoy that as well. And make sure to bring your beach suit, because on the Thursday evening we will have a sort of a contest who is the best dressed beach dude as a side activity.
Excellent. Excellent. I look forward to it.
Yeah, me too. Looking forward to meeting you in the Netherlands, in Egmond aan Zee, and with a lot of very interesting sessions coming up from your side.
Yeah, thank you. It was good to talk with you, and I look forward to seeing you and everybody else in the Netherlands in I think just about 5 weeks here.
Yeah, time is running really fast. See
Yes,
you then again, and thank you for this short interview.
Yep, bye now.
Ciao, ciao, ciao.